Neil Armstrong was born on the 5th of August 1930 in Ohio, United States. His father worked for the Ohio state government as an editor, which made the family spend about 14 years living in various parts of the state. When Armstrong was still a toddler, he and his father visited the Cleveland air races. The little boy was fascinated by all the varieties of aircraft that he saw during the visit. When Armstrong became 6, his father took him on a ride in a trimotor, which was an unforgettable experience for the lad. In fact, that was his first airplane flight. When Armstrong attended Bloom High School, he participated in several flying lessons at the GRASSY WAPAKONETA airfield. On his 6th birthday, he was given a student flight certificate. In 1947, Armstrong was admitted into the Purdue University, where he began studying aeronautical engineering. He was only 17 at that time. After he graduated from college, this intelligent young man became an experimental research test pilot. He sent an application to the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics (NACA) high-speed flight station. But at the time, NACA didn't have any open positions, so they couldn't accept the application. Armstrong was disappointed since he had always wanted to begin his career at NACA. Some months later, NACA contacted him offering an open position. After working at NCACA for a while, Armstrong decided to venture into something much greater than being a test pilot. He forgot about his career as a test pilot and pursued a position at NASA, intending to work as an astronaut and engineer. Living his career as a test pilot appeared to be a sacrifice that he had to make to get recruited by NASA. For several months, Armstrong's consistent efforts to work for NASA was futile, but in 1958, Armstrong finally began a career in aeronautics after NASA accepted his application. 4 years later, Armstrong's 3-year-old daughter died on her birthday owing to a brain tumor. This was a very heartbreaking incident for Armstrong because he had never been able to spend some quality time with his daughter due to how busy he was with work. He later managed to forgive himself and continued focusing on his career. In 1962, NASA announced that they would be embarking on a journey to the moon. It was called the Gemini Project. After 6 months of intensive training, Armstrong and his group of astronauts were well prepped and embarked on the mission. On the 16th of May in 1963, the launch occurred, but during the trip, something seriously went wrong with the rocket, making it spin uncontrollable.
Of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
After which they identified what went wrong. A few years later, NASA was ready to land on the moon after its previous failure. Trying to do so, Armstrong was still part of the crew this time and was ready to make history. Fortunately, this mission was an absolute success as Armstrong and his colleagues stepped their feet on the moon in 1969. Currently, the world recognizes Armstrong as the first man to walk on the moon. There are times in life when you just have to forgo a certain thing so you can receive something bigger later on. It's called sacrifice, and your success may depend on it. Dave Ramsey said, "The most important decision about our goals is not what you are willing to do to achieve them, but what you are willing to give up. Working hard towards achieving your goal is important, but being able to give up something so that you can reach those goals is more important. It is of great necessity that you understand the fact that there are specific things that can never get to you until you make a sacrifice to get them." Napoleon Hill said, "Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifices and is never a result of selfishness." When you desire to accomplish something great, then you must be ready to sacrifice something great as well. Holding on to the things that you are meant to forgo will only delay your success. Larry Flint said, "Your success is determined by what you are willing to sacrifice for it." Having a successful life is greatly determined by what you can willingly give to get it. Your sacrifice can be anything worthful and valuable. It can be your time, dedication, money, relentless effort, career choice, and a lot more. Armstrong sacrificed his career as a test pilot to become one of the world's greatest astronauts and the first to step on the moon. Be like Armstrong, be willing to make sacrifices.